That's a quick question. For those who were in class yesterday, did you go back and practice what I taught you? Did you guys go back and practice what you were taught? Nobody's talking. Are we together? Can you guys hear me, please? Good. And
I can hear you.
my question is, did anyone go back and practice what you learned yesterday? Nobody did. And you think with that attitude you guys are going to become profitable traders? That's bullshit. If you cannot create time to backtest, to even revise simple lessons you learn, do you think it's going to be that easy for you to find profitability in the financial market? So you guys have to rethink. You've got to rethink if trading is truly for you, because as a trader, the charts are just, or the charts give you just a little bit. The rest is you. If you cannot be disciplined enough to dedicate 1 hour to study, and you think I'm the one to come and teach you to make you find success in trading, no, you're missing it. You're missing it big time, because trading has a lot to do with your mind. And if you cannot discipline yourself to study, you cannot discipline yourself to sacrifice a little bit of time to follow your dream, if truly this is your dream. Yeah, I even made a video today about this attitude, because so many people come into trading, they expect to find profitability in 3 months, in 5 months, in 6 months, forgetting to know that trading is a skill, it's a profession. Can you guys hear me? I don't know if you guys can hear me. Frederick, can you hear me? Damn. Is it network? Yeah. It's like the network today is crazy. But can you guys hear me now? Frederick, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So what I was saying
I can
is,
hear you.
if you guys cannot dedicate some time out or create some time to go and study what I teach you on your own, fuck. It's like this thing has stopped sharing. Can you guys see my screen? Oh, bloody motherfucker.
No. It has.
Okay, let me take it all over again. Yeah, that's it in Africa. The network is crazy here, but let's see how it goes. It's not going to stop at class. Let's see how far. Yeah, I think it's better now. So what I was saying is, if you cannot create some time to study, know that it's going to be very difficult for you to succeed, because trading requires effort, requires time, requires dedication, requires discipline, okay, self-control. And if you cannot do all those things, know that you will spend years being unprofitable, and you end up saying Forex is a scam. I watched a couple of videos this week of people saying Forex is a scam, and I was like, what is a scam about Forex? Who is scamming who in the Forex market? Because it is transactional. For you to buy, there should be someone selling. So if you treat Forex as a business, you'll be able to make money from it. But if you come in as a gambler who's trying to do things randomly, you end up losing even the little money you have. Yeah, you end up losing the little money you have. So, guys, um, I'm telling you this so that you can create time to study. Create time to study. I'm not comfortable or happy about the fact that you guys did not go back and practice what I taught you yesterday. Okay, so it's really very discouraging because I shouldn't be wasting my time. I don't want it to be as if I'm wasting time here. Yeah. So yesterday we spoke about where to buy and where to sell. So today we'll be talking about buy and sell confirmations. We're talking about buy and sell confirmations, and I'll give you just one simple confirmation that you can use over and over and over and over again. And every time you see it, you take action, you make money. Okay? Though it doesn't work 100% of the time because there is no strategy that works 100%. Reason being that nobody controls the market. Okay? The market has so many factors that guide it. So there are times when fundamental information or fundamental data will change what your technical analysis is telling you. And if your strategy is based on technicals, you end up losing. And there are times when fundamental analysis will actually show you something, but your technicals will do something else. So that's why you need to understand that there is a risk factor in trading, which means when trading, you have to understand that there is a possibility for you to lose money in the process of trying to make money. So once you understand that, you'll be able to protect yourself when trading. Okay? You'll be able to protect yourself when trading. Those who are in my free communities who take signals from me can freely tell you that whenever I share a signal, I tell you, place a stop loss. Your stop loss should be this number of pips. That stop loss is something that guides you, that protects you from losing all your funds in case the analysis you made was wrong, in case the trade decision was wrong. Okay, so that's it. That being said, I won't want to go too far. I want us to work based on the information we have in front of us or before us. So if you look at this, you'll see that uh, we have both an uptrend and a downtrend here. So I want us to start with the downtrend, okay, where price was creating lower highs and lower lows, okay. And don't forget, yesterday I taught you about a golden zone. Do you guys remember the golden zone? It's a question.
You should open your mouth and speak. They're asking people a question.
No, please.
Okay, I believe you were not there yesterday. That's why you don't know. What about you, Joshua? Were you there yesterday?
So what is it? I didn't hear you. What is it?
I'm asking if you remember the golden zone I taught you guys yesterday. What I
The
consider a
network
golden
is not
zone.
even good. So maybe me too, I'm not
The
hearing.
what?
And I was not.
Please.
I'm talking about the golden zone I taught you guys yesterday. What I consider a golden zone.
No, I wasn't in class yesterday, sir. I wasn't in class yesterday, sir.
All right, who was in class yesterday apart from Frederick? Dauda, were you in class? But even if you were not in class, I shared a recap. I shared a video because I recorded the whole class. Like right now, I'm still recording this class. So normally you guys were supposed to watch the class of yesterday before coming to tonight's class. Well, it has nothing to do with me. If you care, you waste time and maybe you don't take advantage of what I'm giving you now.
But
So somebody will watch it on YouTube.
But you
Please don't obstruct when
you
I'm
didn't drop
talking.
it in our WhatsApp now. You didn't drop the
Don't obstruct when I'm talking. I dropped it on WhatsApp. So what I'm saying is, if you care, you don't take advantage of this, somebody will watch it on YouTube. I've been receiving so many testimonies from people watching these videos on YouTube and making money. So you have the opportunity to even have me one-on-one, take advantage of whatever I'm giving so that you can make some money in the market. But you guys are not serious about it. But no problem. Let me continue where I ended. So, like I promised yesterday, I'll be teaching you guys uh, confirmations to guide you um, in making a decision in the market. Let's say maybe you want to buy or want to sell. I'll teach you how to get your sell entries and buy entries in the market. Yesterday I taught you where to buy and where to sell. So today I'm going to tell you about the confirmations you need to see before taking a sell in that area or a buy. So what we'll be using is what I call, or what is called, I'm not the only one who calls it, what is called the engulfing candlestick. Okay, I call this the or it is called the engulfing candlestick. All right, so let's take for example, we're in a downtrend and we're creating a series of red candles. So let's take, we're creating a series of red candles. Let me just take something like this. Yeah, we're creating a series of red candles like this, and one green candle came out and covered the whole of this red candle, and maybe even start covering the next red candle. This is what we call the a bullish engulfing. So we call this a bullish engulfing. Can you guys see my screen properly? Or the words are too small? The letters are too small. Okay, Samra. Good. So if this happens within your golden zone, because yesterday, let me show you guys for those who are not in class, so you should know, you should be able to follow up. Tessa, good evening and welcome. You were in class yesterday and I'm asking if you remember the golden zone and you are still not saying a word. Doesn't mean you don't remember what I taught you guys yesterday. So let's say we're creating an uptrend like this, higher highs, higher low, higher high, higher low, and now you watch price coming down, creating a higher low. So let me take it deeper. Good. So this deeper, perfect. So I said when price breaks structure, you mark out the low which led to the break of structure. This is what I taught you guys yesterday. You mark out the low which led to the break of structure, and extend the break of structure line to the right, and if price comes back anywhere between this high this green line and this hash box, you should take advantage of that and take a buy, because that tells you the uptrend is still continuing. So this is what we call the golden zone. Anywhere between this green line and this hash box is called the golden zone. That's how I call it. It's not like it's a forex term. So I brought up this name to make it easy for beginners to be able to catch up. Owetho Stanley, good evening and welcome. So when you are having this little move to the downside, this is called the correctional move, or the correction. During this correction, you see red candles like what you see here, okay? And now during the impulsive, you see green candles like what you see here. So if you see this kind of engulfing candlestick anywhere around your golden zone, that's where you take advantage to get a buy. Like now, this is where we had a break of structure up here. Now we extend the break of structure line to the right and say if price pulls back, let me change this to black. Good. So we say if price pulls back anywhere between that break of structure and this little hash box, we'll be taking a buy position. Okay, be taking a buy entry. I don't know, can you guys hear me? Are we together?
Yes.
Perfect. So this is our golden zone based on this, on the current market structure. So good. This will be our golden zone between this green line and this hash box. So this green line is where we had our break of structure that we extended across, like I told you guys the last time we had a class. Okay, so when I extend it, it now becomes our golden zone, and we know that if price pulls into anywhere around this area, then we should be taking a trade. Now, the confirmation you need to be able to take this trade is once you see this big green candle in a bullish scenario, we call this a bullish engulfing, then you wait for the candlestick to close. If it closes, you can enter directly here, or you wait for the next candle to open. Maybe you want to pull back a little before going up. If you can be patient, good, but if not, then you enter here and place your stop loss few pips below structure, below the hash box. Like I told you, you have to have a stop loss when taking a trade. Why? Because no strategy is 100% accurate. So what I'm teaching you, if you see in the general forum, there are times when I share a trade and it goes straight to our stop loss. It hits a stop loss. There are times when I share a trade, it goes in our favor and end up coming back against us and hit a stop loss. So the stop loss is there to help you so that you shouldn't lose all your accounts when you are wrong. Okay, you shouldn't lose your whole account in case you make an error, or even if you did not make an error, the market can still consider you wrong and you lose money. So at least when losing, you should lose just what you can afford to lose. So you place your stop loss few pips below structure or below the swing low, this hash box, and then your take profit should be at least 2 times what you are risking. And that's how you get entries in a bullish scenario. Now, at this point, is there any question? Are you guys understanding? Let me know. Somewhere is understanding. Are you guys following up? Only one person is actually commenting. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. So now let's look at a bullish scenario. So the first thing is, you notice this is a break of structure. Okay. So the first thing you do is you extend the break of structure line to the right. We always push it to the right. Then you come up here to the swing low, the swing high that led to this break of structure in the downtrend scenario. You mark out a little box, okay? It shouldn't be too big and it shouldn't be too small. It should just be something to a few pips. Okay, now you've marked out your golden zone. What are you expecting? You're expecting price to pull back into this area. So this is what you'll be expecting to see. Let me make this green and also make it thicker. And also this should be green. Perfect. So you're expecting to see green candles going up. Right? This is what you're expecting to see. And whenever you see a red candle like this that swallows up the last green candle, boom, that's where you look for your sell. That's where you enter. You don't even need to look because you were looking for a sell when price got into this area. So this was, or this is our golden zone. Anywhere between this ash box and this green line, we call it the golden zone. For those who are taking screenshots, this is a good screenshot for you guys to take. Good. Once price gets into your golden zone and you end up seeing a powerful red candle that closes, that engulfs a green candle to the downside, what do? You take your sell entry here. Place your stop loss few pips above structure or above the ash box, and then you target a minimum of 2 times what you're risking, giving you a 1:2 risk to reward. And I'll give you a quick reason why you have to have a minimum of 2 times what you're risking on every trade you take. So it's simple, because when taking a trade, you don't know if that trade will go in your favor or against you. So the reason why you always target 2 times is because if you take 10 trades and you lose 5 and make profit on 5, you'll still be profitable. Okay, if you have 5 losses and 5 wins, you'll still be 50% profitable, which means you lost, let's say you're risking $1 on every trade. Okay, so you took 10 trades. Those 10 trades, you lose $1 on all the 5 trades that you lost. $1, so that's $5. But on each trade you take and succeed, you make $2, which means on the 5 trades that you made profits on, you covered up for the losses and still made $5 profit. Are you guys understanding why you need to risk 1 to make at least 2?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. This is one of the trading secrets you guys you will not see easily online, and this is what so many people are hiding from you guys, but it's very important. So I'm telling you this because this is a key that can unlock your profitability in trading. This is a key that can unlock your profitability in trading. It actually helped me in 2023 when I became profitable. This is the secret I discovered because I knew how to analyze the market. I knew when to get good trades, but I did not know how to manage my risk properly. So what I'm telling you now is a risk management secret that you need. This is more like a gene that you need to be able to find profitability in the financial market. So every time you risk $1, make sure you are targeting a minimum of $2 on that trade. That's why you see it the way it is. So you've seen it on line charts. Now we're going to go straight into live charts and see if we can truly see what I'm talking about. This should not just be theory. We should be able to see the practical side of it. Okay, so this is a downtrend scenario. You see price is creating lower lows and lower highs. So this is the first lower high, and this is the first, this is the second lower low. So this is where we had a break of structure or a change of character, whatever. So we mark this out, take it to the right, and we say if price pulls back anywhere between the break of structure line that we've just marked and this hash box that we are drawing, we consider that our golden zone. I want you guys to be very, very vigilant and active at this point, because this is what defines your trading. So looking at the current price around this area, let me take it to this extreme end so that we should be following. Good. You guys can see it, right? So you see, if you were just opening your chart, this is what you will see. You see that price has broken this low. So what you do is you mark out this high, right? And you mark out this low. This will be your break of structure. Are you guys following up? And is it understandable, or I should break it down a little?
Yes, sir. We understand it.
Awesome.
Please break it down.
Okay, tell me exactly what you're not understanding so that I should break it down for you.
No, I just want you to come in the break of structure.
Sorry, that should explain the break of structure to you so you can understand better.
Yes, please.
Okay, no problem. So this is what a break of structure is. When you are in an uptrend, because I have taught you guys, so after this you go back to the group and you see I've dropped a video on all these things, okay, break of structure, stuff like that. So when price is in an uptrend, every time price takes out the previous high, like this high, when price take it out, we call this a break of structure. Every time a high is taken out, or yes, it is called a break of structure. Now this is the next high. So price has taken out the high here. So we draw a line across from this point to the right. Excuse me. So we take it from this point to the right. You see, this is where price breaks structure. So we call this a break of structure. So it is the same thing here. If you look closely,
Are we taking it from the weeks or from the body?
from the wicks,
Okay, from the weeks. Okay.
yes. So let's take it like this. You see, price was coming up, and now price started creating something like this. You see, price stopped here, came back up, stopped here, came back up. So when price came down now, you see it break at this point, right? That's why we mark it out break of structure. It's similar to what we have here. So that's why we mark this as break of structure. Have I clarified to you, bro?
Yes.
Perfect. So at this point, what are we expecting? So if this was the trend, let's just assume if this was the trend, so this is the opposite of this. So this is an uptrend, while this is a downtrend. So this is an inverse. So if, let me just do a downtrend. So let me do a downtrend so we should be clear. So this is what a downtrend looks like. Okay, so this is what we see here. So now we mark out this break of structure, we extend it to the right. The reason why I extend it to the right is so that you should be able to mark out your golden zone. Then you mark out the highs. So is this similar to what you see here? A yes is enough.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Good. So what we are expecting now is for price to pull back into this area for us to take a trade, because this is our golden zone. So price is gradually going back. You see, price is going back. But did price get into our area? Did price get into this golden zone?
No.
Awesome. Price did not go. So if you don't see price in that golden zone, there is nothing you can do. You don't have to sell. You just need to watch until price gets into that area before you take action. So that golden zone wasn't respected. And now this is the last point price stopped. So we mark it out because price has broken it. You see, price has come down and broken this line. So we mark it out. Okay. You see, this is the break of structure, right? This is the new break of structure because this is where price stopped before pulling back, but price pulled back and did not get to our golden zone. So we mark this out, okay? Then we delete this so that the charts can be clear. We delete this so that the charts can be clear. And now we mark out this area as our hash box, okay? Are you guys getting the point? And you extend this green line. Now this becomes our new golden zone, okay? Because you see, price stopped here and now price has broken this area here. So this is the new stop. Hey, fuck this shit. Let me correct it. So price came down and this is our new stop. And now we call this our new break of structure. Are you guys following up?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. So what are we waiting for? At this point, we want price to pull back into this area for us to be able to take a sell, right? So we keep following. Did price pull back into this area? No, price did not. So there was no confirmation for us to sell. Instead, price came down and took out this level where price stopped. It's simple. That's why you don't have to trade every day. You don't take a trade every day. You only trade when you have your confirmation. This is your new break of structure. You move it down. And this is your new hash box. You move it down. And what are we expecting? We're expecting price to pull back into our golden zone. And now, you see, price finally came into the area. Did price come in?
Yes.
Awesome. Now, you remember the big candle I told you about that has to engulf a whole candlestick for you to be able to take a trade?
Yes, sir.
Yes. According can
A, a bearish engulfing. This is it. Okay, let's go down to the 30 minutes because if you see it on a lower time frame, it becomes better because you have a tighter entry. Okay, so I'll explain that to you in a moment. Let me delete this. So this is the area we are in. So looking at this candlestick, you see that this candlestick has swallowed this small blue candlestick, right? The black candle has swallowed this blue candlestick. So this blue represents green and the black represents red on my charts. Are we together? Are we together?
We are together.
yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. So at this point, what do? We sell from the close. Like I told you, you can sell immediately the candlestick close or you wait for the next candlestick because it might pull up a bit before going in your favor. And you see, it did exactly what I told you can happen, right? So if you want, you just enter here and place your stop loss where? Few pips above the highs, above the hash box. And what do you target? At least 2 times what you are risking. You see, this is the 1:2 here, and we finally hit take profit. You see, we did not have any trade up here. Price did not go into our area up here, but finally the first trade that came into our area gave us a good confirmation, and we ended up making profits. Did we do that? Nobody is talking. Okay, now
Yes.
this is our next break of structure here, because this is where price stopped before giving us this pullback. So we mark it out, and then we move our hash box to this new point, and then we delete this, and then we extend our golden zone to the right. And you see, price came, tapped into our golden zone here, but the time, because there is also what we call timing, so it happened late at night at 9 o'clock, and that was on Friday. The markets closed on Friday, which means around that time you should not be trading. Okay, you should not be trading. And eventually, if you would have entered here, your stop loss will be all the way up here, which you will still be safe. But now, since you understand that the markets are closing and it's Friday, there is no need for you to force yourself into the market where you'll be stranded. And you see, eventually price pulled up. Did you see do you see price came into our golden zone, right? Like here, this is our golden zone. This was our break of structure, and this is our golden zone. And now, do you see the big red candlestick engulfing?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Network, guys. Okay. So we got the engulfing candlestick. I want us to have fun. This is trading, and you need to understand that this thing is so sweet once you understand it, once you master it. Okay. So here is it. You have your engulfing candlestick. Where do you enter? From there, engulfing. You can enter at this close, or wait for the next candle to pull up. You see, most of the time it pulls up, but there are times when it will not pull up, so you better just enter there. Place your stop loss few pips above the hash box. Okay, and then what do you target? At least 2 times what you are risking. Excuse me. You target at least 2 times what you are risking, and that's it. You make your profit. And now, where is our next break of structure? This is it. This is where price stopped, right? And then this is the highest point price got to. So we delete this, and we extend this to the right, and we start following to see how deep price gets into our golden zone. So this is our golden zone. Did price get into our golden zone?
Yes, yes.
Perfect. So price is in our golden zone. For those watching us on YouTube, show some love by subscribing. If you have watched up to this point and you are still not subscribed, no, you are missing a lot, because on this channel we drop a lot of banger. Okay, this is an engulfing candlestick, because this candlestick has swallowed the whole of this candlestick. Though this is a pattern called evening star, but here you see it as an engulfing, because this big candlestick has swallowed the whole of this candlestick and started swallowing the second one. So what do? You place your entry here, place your stop loss. Sorry, place your stop loss few pips above, and you target a minimum of 2 times what you are risking. Perfect. And you made the profit. And now, where is your next break of structure? You just move it down. This is the next point price stopped. And damn, network has decided to stress us today, but we're gonna deal with it, guys. We are here to make money. Okay, so this is the next point price stopped, and you move your hash box to this area, and then we delete this, and then we watch if price pulls back into this area, because this is our new golden zone. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So price did not, you see, instead price came down because this is where price stopped, or let's just assume this is where price stopped, and finally price came down. Oh, let me use this. Let me take this down. So price stopped here. So let's keep watching. You see, price instead came down and took out this low, which means this becomes our new breakout structure. And where is our new hash box? This is it. This is the highest point price got to. I don't know if you guys are understanding the concept. Are you understanding?
Yes.
So we keep watching until price gets into our golden zone. So you see, price eventually came into our golden zone here. So I move this to the right to guide us. So price eventually came into our golden zone. Do you see a big candle? You see it here, right? A big bearish candlestick. Let me widen it so you can see better. You see this candlestick? This is the engulfing candlestick. So it started inside the box and finally created out of the box. Okay, so there is a video on this channel or on my YouTube channel. I will drop this video later. You can go check my channel out, and most of you guys show some love by subscribing to the channel, okay? Because most of you are not subscribed to my channel, which is not good. How can you be this far with me and still you're not yet subscribed to my channel? That's really This network is crazy. Can you guys hear me, please?
Yes.
Okay. The network is crazy here tonight. I don't know why. But the class today is long and I love it. At least the message is being passed, and I love the fact that you guys are understanding. Oh, YouTube guys, my network is crazy. So let me join again. Let me try to join. So that's how we suffer at times. That's how we suffer at times. Okay. Can you guys hear me now? The network actually kicked me out. Are we together?
Your screen is no longer showing.
Yes. The network actually kicked me out. But you guys can hear me, right? Can you guys hear me, please?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Yes.
You guys can see my screen now, I believe.
Yes.
Okay. That's amazing. So since the network is actually disturbing, there is one thing. Whenever we close a class like this, you guys should go and share your reviews in the group, in the general forum, on WhatsApp. Those who are on Telegram, share it on Telegram. It's very important. It means a lot to me, okay, and to the community. So you guys should always try to do that. Are we okay with that? Are we okay with that? Nobody is talking. So I'm saying that after a class like this, you guys should go and share reviews in the general forum on WhatsApp and on Telegram. So this is where we were, and this is an engulfing candlestick. So there is something that you guys need to go and watch on my channel. There's a video I made about sniper entries. So you'll see how you can enter this trade and have a small stop loss maybe around here or here and still be able to catch all this move and make so much money. Okay, so you see after the engulfing candlestick we had a good entry and we ended up making some money. Okay, but if you have to respect this area, you see that you will not make up to a 1:2. Let's just keep it going to see if we can make up to a 1:2 because you need to target a minimum of 2 times what you are going. And you see eventually price came and started consolidating here, and what happened? Price created a higher high here, giving us an internal change of character and eventually moved away from us. Okay, so guys, this is where we end our class for tonight. And if you have any question, feel free, ask me your questions, and we can end the class in a couple of minutes. Do you have any questions at this point?
Yes, sir. My own question is, in doing the data structure,
Okay,
in drawing the construction from the weeks. So for it to, does it mean to confirm there is a break of structure, it must touch the body or the week of the other one?
all right, like now at this point you see that this is the lowest point price came to, because let me show you let us do it live on the charts. So this is a higher high, right? Let's start from here. Price is creating lower highs, lower low, and now once price come to this area, start looking. Once price breaks the last lower high, lower low, sorry, so this is a lower low. So once price comes below this lower low, this is the lowest point price got to, you mark it out. That is what we call a break of structure. When price breaks through this lower low, now this is the next lower low here. Okay, this is the next lower low. Mark your line from this lower low. Let me adjust it. Whenever price comes below this line, then that is what we call a break of structure. Have I answered your question? So it doesn't really matter if at this point it is a full body candle or it's a wick, but that is the lowest point price got to. So if it is a wick, then like here it is a wick. If price breaks this wick, it is a break of structure. Here it is a wick. If price breaks it, it is a break of structure. You get the point?
Yes.
Good. Now there is another thing we call a change of character. So if price comes here and end up coming up and breaks the lower high in a downtrend, that's what we call a change of character or change of trend. Is that okay?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, man. So that's it. I'm trying to take a
Please,
small.
can you help us mark the change of character?
Okay,
Please, can you help us mark the change of character?
no problem. So, like, let me delete this and let's do it on live charts. So you see, we are creating lower lows. This is the last lower low, lower high, lower low, and you see price came up and took out the last lower high here. Do you see that? That's what we call a change of character. When price takes out the last lower high in a downtrend, okay? While in an uptrend, when price takes out the last, let me just draw it here. So that's why I said from day one, nobody should miss any class, because when you miss a class, you will always want to take us back. Okay,
Yeah, sorry about that.
it's okay. You've already done it. There is nothing we can do about it. right, now here we are having breakout structures to the upside because price is creating higher highs and higher lows. So we call this breakout structure. Here we have a breakout structure. So here we have a breakout structure. Oh, damn. Good. Now, you see that price came down and took out the higher low, right? At this point, we call this a change of character because price has changed direction. Now we are creating lower lows and lower highs to the downside. So we call this a breakout structure.
Structure.
We call this a breakout structure. This is what happens on the chart always. And if you are able to spot all of these things, trading becomes very easy for you. Okay? You don't need to bother. You just need to follow the strategy, follow yourself, control yourself, and be able to make money in the market. Okay. So at this point, you see, price break through the last lower high and started creating an uptrend. So here we have a change of character. And here is a breakout structure. Do you now understand the difference between a breakout structure and a change of character and how to catch it, how to see it?
Yeah, very, very well.
Perfect. So that's how it should be. I'm happy about the fact that at least you are learning something. That's the purpose of this masterclass, for you to be able to learn something. Yeah. Is there any other question, guys? Feel free, ask your questions. We are here to learn. I'm here to teach you while you're here to learn. So make sure you take advantage of the opportunity and take a lot from me. This is what people pay hundreds of dollars, why not thousands, to learn. You're getting it for free. So make sure you squeeze everything out of me. How I wish I had this opportunity when I was learning. I would have dealt with my mentor. Any other question? All right.
Please stop the recorded.
Sorry.
I say, hope you drop the recorded
Yeah.
record.
I'm dropping it tonight. I think I'll drop it tonight.
Okay, yeah, God bless you.
You're welcome. All right. Those who are watching me on YouTube, we've come to the end of our tonight's session. So show some love by subscribing to the channel if you're not subscribed, and drop your thoughts in the comment section. If you have your own questions, feel free to ask in the comment section and we'll be able to respond. All right, guys, I don't know. Do you guys have any other questions, or we can end the live stream? Because it's already 9 o'clock. I think we should end the live stream now. Good night, everyone. Mr. Frederick, do you have any contribution before we end the class?
No, good night. The class is already ended. I'm seeing how it's ending. So good night to everyone, and thank you for joining the class.
Awesome. My YouTube guys, love you. Bye-bye. I'm not editing this video, so